Hello, yeah. Didn't know it was me, did you? What? Well, I mean, that wasn't the most, it was kind of unusual way to start a vlog, right? Yeah, I know. Now, this is a mask that my daughter Judy brought back when she went to Italy, and it's in front of the Lost in Space robot and my trophy for being world's greatest dad. Yeah. Just one of the exciting things happening in my room here. Not the least of which is all this business on the bed here. Yeah, this is, guess what this is? This is Tetragrammaton Fragments, number 255. Hello, UFO people. All you guys in the UFO, the United Fanzine Organization. Here it is. Got it from Kinko's today. I'm collating this thing. I got to collate and staple this thing. And yeah. So yeah, there it is. And I don't know, as soon as I posted this on Facebook, I got some comments about boobs and things like that. It's not my fault that there's boobs on the front cover. It's just, I mean, that's nature, you know. I mean, it's just natural boobs, you know. And I mean, like Paul Quinn sent me this picture here on Facebook with this comment. What did he say? Paul Quinn, where is it? If it's boob content you need for the covers, don't hesitate to call me. Yeah. That's not what it's supposed to be all about. It's a picture that Bob Mosher did for me years ago, and I've been looking for a place to use it. I needed a cover for TF255, and this one just stuck right out. I mean, it was out there. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it was the right, I did it, it's okay. Don't worry about it, okay? What you could worry about was the gigantic UFO symbol, the original UFO symbol on the front. You know, when I first printed this thing out, it was big. I thought, well, I need to reduce this. But when I pasted it, I just kind of was playing around with it, and I pasted it up as if it was like, you know, the full moon behind the head of this this drawing, and I thought it looked okay. So I used it just like it was without reducing. I think it looks okay. So anyway, yeah, I still do things the old-fashioned way. That's right. I went to Kinko's and made reductions of all the pages that I printed out on my computer, the articles that you guys sent in and everything. And it turns out I didn't leave a lot of space at the top and the bottom. Where there was space, I added the page numbers like this. Tetragrammaton Fragments, page 34. And here's page 7, etc., etc. That kind of filled the space, and it, you know, made it fill the page. So I did that, and I think it's turned out okay. The only thing I could say is there were some paste-up lines that, excuse me, my goodness, I just had lunch. I could have liquid paper, and you may notice a paste-up line here or there. Not too many, but anyway, doing things the old-fashioned way. I did the reductions at Kinko's. I took it home. I did paste-ups with glue stick. I took it back to Kinko's and made the copies this morning. Thankfully, they're still open because it's Kinko's FedEx. And although a lot of stuff is closed down here in Florida, FedEx, Federal Express, is considered an essential business. So they're allowed to stay open, and, you know, had a little problem with the copy machines. And one reason there's paste-up lines is that normally I would make a press proof of each page. In other words, I would make one copy, and if I saw paste-up lines, I'd go ahead and correct those with liquid paper, and then I would use that copy, the one that had the liquid paper that corrected the paste-up lines, to make the rest of the copies from. But I was having some problem with the copy machines, and the idiots, ladies that were working at Kinko's didn't know how to run a copy machine. They weren't very helpful, and I just wanted to get this thing out because I felt like, you know, you guys have been waiting long enough. Let's get this thing on the road. So I went ahead and I did the best I could, but I don't think they're very noticeable. You might notice a paste-up line here or there. Yeah, I'm out of breath. You see how hard this is? It's so hard. Vlogging is such hard work and putting together. So yeah, and then I bring it home. I put the pages on the bed. And I start collating, just like this, putting together an issue, right? So, here I am. putting together another issue, doing it the old-fashioned way. And so, we got all the pages together, and we're gonna put it over here with these other ones here. They're ready to be folded. I fold them by hand, and I started to, when I got the first copy, I says, okay, I'm going to staple this, and I found out that the cheap staple, it's been a long time, okay, and I don't have the heavy-duty stapler that I used to have. So I tried stapling this thing, and the staples wouldn't go all the way through it. I said, well, this is a cheap stapler, so I had to run to Walmart, which thankfully is also still open, and buy a new stapler, a heavy-duty stapler. And here it is, the star of our show, my new stapler. Yep, there it is. So, yeah, I use that, and the staple's fine, and that's good news. So, yeah, we're working on that. Now, what else? I think I made a note or something somewhere. Steve Shipley, welcome to the UFO Members Only Facebook page, Facebook site. Steve Shipley is not a member of the UFO, but we're still using his UFO site. The one that he designed is still the primary internet website for the UFO. It needs some updating. I got to work on that, and I will be working on that and all the other sites very shortly here. But I've been in discussions with Steve about him rejoining the co-op. Steve hasn't been so available lately for various reasons, but I think he's interested, and he's, we go way back to the early 70s. He's one of the first people I ever collaborated with, one of my first small press friends, just a great friend for almost 50 years. And we even have the same birthday. His birthday is April 20th. So guess when mine is? Don't forget. Send me whatever. Send me a comic book. I'll be happy. And send one to Steve too, because it's his birthday. Where were we? Yeah, I'm always digressing everywhere. That's just the way I am. I'm nuts. Yeah, that's why I'm into this comic book stuff. Here I am. I'll be 64 years old, still doing funny books. Oh yeah. So Steve, Steve's working on a new issue of the Peacemakers. For what we've seen of it so far, it looks great. It looks really great. I'm really excited about this. The first new Peacemakers in quite a long time. Looks like there's been some changes in the Peacemakers, and it'll be interesting to see. And Steve has been posting his artwork online, even though he hasn't been feeling particularly well. But he's been posting some dynamite artwork. Get it? Well, Steve Shipley used to publish Dynamite, a comic, fanzine, and then I published it for a while, and then he published it again, and that's where the Oracle agents came from. The Human Cat is one of the Oracle agents, and the Human Cat will appear in a new story featuring my long-running character Nightman in the new Mantra that I'm working on, Mantra number 11. I'm working on Mantra number 11 and number 12. But they will be UFO zines, you betcha. So here we are, and this is what's going on. And here is your latest rambling, nonsensical video from yours truly. Just really old guy doing comics, and I'm darn happy doing it, and I'm gonna keep right on doing it until I croak, which hopefully won't be for a long time. I expect to be chairman of the UFO again when I'm 100 years old. And I just read online that the oldest man in the world is like 112. He's over in Great Britain, and I saw this interview with him, and he's like really coherent, and he doesn't, you'd think he was only 110, but he's 112. And yeah, that's what I want to be, like really cool old guy. Never losing sight of the things I loved as a kid. I love comics. I love rock and roll. I like to play my guitar. This is the guitar that I found at the dumpster, of course. And there's my PV amp and my Fender amp. And guess what? I'm going to be 64, so I think I mentioned this before. So I'm learning this song. Yep. Okay. That's about it for now. Just want to tell you guys, hey, it's exciting to be chairman of the group, and it's going to be a great year. And I've been talking to a few other people. Trying to get them to join the group. I'm open for suggestions, and we're going to have a great year. And it's starting right now, and I'll get this thing out, this newsletter out to you guys in the mail by the day after tomorrow. So, okay, well, I'll let you go now. I'll probably think of things I wish I had said earlier. But after I finish this, but I got some mailing to do. Oh, that's hand sanitizer. Yeah. I brought that with me when I used those copy machines at Kinko's, because you know how things are, right? Yep. Oh, I messed this one up. This is Roger Keel's envelope. Surprise, it says, yeah, you gotta love liquid paper. You'd never know I made a correction there. I thought I'd leave it as it is. I think it looks great. Yep. So, okay, well, this is going out to you guys, and you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Welcome, Michael Wagner. Welcome, Michael Wagner, to the group. I think I'll send a copy to Chuck Robinson. What the heck? He got me started on most of this stuff anyway. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great year, stay safe, and stay indoors, do whatever you got to do, stay away from that coronavirus, and let's have a great year. Let's be happy and optimistic and not be brought down by the news of the day. Let's, if we're stuck inside, let's work on comics and stuff. Let's have some fun. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.